Hi, this is Enchanting Nubianette. Welcome back. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. Now let's talk about the wake of this rising political tension and this hate-filled rhetoric. I believe in all positivity, but there's a hate-filled threat towards Democratic House Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries. This has become the latest target of alarming threats against elected officials, unfortunately. Now, this new chapter in the ongoing struggle for political decency, it reflects a dangerous environment that is unfolding within our nation here in America. It's a reminder of the very real threats that leaders of integrity face when standing up for justice, equality, and the truth. Both sides, YouTube family, as we know, whether Democrat or Republican, must fight for the people. They must support every single American. Let's continue. Hakeem Jeffries, if you're not familiar, he is a beacon of strength and resilience in the political arena. And he has spent his entire career advocating for the voiceless, fighting against systemic racism, and working tirelessly to build a better future for marginalized communities. And we know that is increasing so much more every single month here in America because of the losses, cuts in healthcare, social services, even the Board of Education, and so on. But now, as a target of disturbing threats, he is facing yet another battle. So, this is a little bit about Hakeem Jeffries, his background. He was born in Brooklyn, New York, just like myself. Now, Hakeem Jeffries has always understood the power and necessity of standing up for what is right. So do I. He was raised in a family that valued education, activism, and community. Now, Hakeem Jeffries' path into politics was deeply rooted in his commitment to uplift the Black community and to push justice. He is a graduate of Binghamton University in upstate New York and the New York University School of Law, prestigious school. So Jeffries' academic achievements are as impressive as his professional journey. So after a successful career in law, Hakeem Jeffries was elected to the New York State Assembly in 2007, where he earned a reputation for tackling issues, many issues such as mass incarceration and income inequality, just like we're facing right now. He quickly made his mark on the national stage, and in 2012, he was elected to the United States House of Representatives for the New York's 8th Congressional District. Now, as a congressman, Hakeem Jeffries has been an unwavering voice for progressive politics on healthcare, civil rights, voting rights, and economic equality. His leadership, everyone, it really has brought him to the forefront of the House Democratic Caucus, where he was elected as a chair in 2019. And then, as of 2023, as a minority leader of the House of Representatives. Now, his ability to navigate the shifting political tides, it definitely shows courage and strategy. It has earned him respect, but not just from his party, but even from across the political spectrum. He is well respected. But in his resilience, his refusal to buckle under pressure and intimidation. So this sets Hakeem Jeffries apart from many others. And as a minority leader, Jeffries has become a powerful, very, very strong counterbalance to the rhetoric of extremism. He pushes back against the erosion of democratic values and the rise of political violence. He believes in peace, and so do I, and I'm sure so many of you listeners as well. And also making sure we work in unison as a full community. And yet, even with his reputation and the widespread admiration of his leadership, these threats keep coming towards him. unfortunately. So if you have not heard, YouTube family, in the last few months, there have been reports that surfaced that Hakeem Jeffries has been the subject of increasing threats, mounting and mounting, some which are really deeply concerning. Now, according to the law enforcement sources, these threats are tied to Hakeem Jeffries' vocal opposition to the policies of the far right Republicans and his role as an outspoken critic of your president, some of your president, Donald J. Trump's actions. So the threats range from online harassment to even physical danger. This is not acceptable at all. I don't want to see this happen, and this is the reason why I'm making this video. We need to spread the word. We need to have peace in our country. So with this harassment and this threat to his physical danger, there's physical danger towards him. They have been citing that Hakeem Jeffries, that he supported the investigation of the January 6th event. So his condemnation of Trump's attempts to overturn the 2020 election results, he has been speaking out against this. And, because of that, he is getting threatened for his life. So the escalation of these threats, especially aimed at someone who truly supports and embodies the values of fairness, justice, and democracy, this is very troubling, very, very heart-wrenching. These attacks, everyone, aren't just against Hakeem Jeffries. It's an assault on the very principles that hold America together. Again, both political parties must work together when it comes to fighting for the rights of Americans. This is not just a political fight, it is definitely a fight for the future of our country. The survival for truth, we need to express our First Amendment rights. And also for the hope that we can all live together equally with dignity and respect each other. We don't have to always agree, but we should always respect each other. So the individual reportedly behind some of these recent threats to Hakeem Jeffries, like I said, he has connection to the January 6th insurrection. So that insurrection, as you know, that incident has forever changed the landscape of American politics. Now, according to sources familiar with the investigation, the aggressor is a man who is actively involved in the Capitol riot. So this person has already been on the radar of law enforcement, so he is being watched as well, thankfully, and is alleged to have made repeated threats online. He is targeting Hakeem Jeffries for his role in pushing for accountability for anyone who tried to overthrow the government. We definitely needed to have a fair election, and we do now. That's exactly why I can't wait to vote on November 4th as well for the primaries. Let's continue. So it is very chilling and heart-wrenching to think that an individual who had once stormed the halls of Congress seeking to disrupt democracy is now a part of a growing network of extremists threatening elected officials who are fighting for us to have a better society. It's a warning that we cannot ignore, YouTube family. These forces of hate and violence that were fueled on January 6th, that insurrection, unfortunately is still out there. And they are trying to tear down everything that us Americans have worked so hard to build and our ancestors as well. So it's definitely a warning for we need unity, we need resilience and vigilance. So everyone, please let's not forget the power of solidarity and having love and compassion for each other. Hakeem Jeffries, he's under siege, but he definitely stands strong. And he's guided by the wisdom of his ancestors and all of our ancestors that support him. and the values of so many people who have fought and who have passed away as well. So even though he faces these threats, it is so important, so vital that we as a community and a nation truly stand behind him. It doesn't matter if you're Republican or Democrat. He wants truth. He is a man of integrity. So we must continue to speak up for truth to power, even if it's uncomfortable. Okay, so these threats, everyone, is a wake up call for all of us. And I stand for love, compassion, unity, and fairness and respect for every single person. So everyone, please drop a comment below. What are your thoughts regarding, this news and the threats against Hakeem Jeffries? And thank you so much for watching. I truly appreciate it. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel, and stay safe wherever you are.